Okay, class, today we're going to be talking about improper fractions. I know that you've seen regular fractions, and you're really good at knowing that the top number is called the numerator and the bottom number is called the denominator. But improper fractions are quite different. Let's start by defining improper fractions. So get out your math journals, let's write this down. An improper fraction is a fraction where the numerator, which of course is the top number, is greater than the denominator or bottom number. So here's an example of an improper fraction. Okay, so now that that's in your journal, Miss Ayala wants to teach you what improper fractions look like as models. So let's use 9/5. For 9/5, let's see. How many parts of a whole do I have to make? That's right, 5. I need a fraction that has 5. So I'll use a rectangle and I'm going to cut it into 5 equal parts. And again, it's as equal as it's going to get. But let's see. I have a fraction that's cut into 5 because that's what this tells me. It tells me how many parts in my fraction. So I've got 5. Now, this is what's different is I have a 9 in my numerator. So that tells me that I need to color in 9. So if I'm going to do that, let's go ahead and color in 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, did I color in all 9? No, I didn't. So what I have to do is I have to create a new fraction of 5 so I can continue coloring them in. So again, we had 5 on the top 5. Let's keep going. 6, 7, 8, and 9. Now I can see that my fraction was cut into 5 equal parts and 9 of them are colored. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is what an improper fraction model looks like. Now looking at it, what do you notice right away? Exactly. This whole fraction here is filled up. So if you have a whole one that's filled up, let's see, we've got 5 parts and all 5 are filled, that equals, excellent, 1 whole. So 1 whole. Okay, so my improper fraction, I can turn it into a mixed number that has a whole number and a fraction. And these models are going to help us figure out what they are. So far, looking at this, I have 1, and what would this fraction be? Good job. 4/5. So my improper fraction of 9/5 turns into 1 4/5 when I show it as a model, because I had to draw enough fifths to color in 9. So let's go ahead and define mixed number. A mixed number is a combination of a whole number and a fraction. Let's put this in our math journals. Okay, let's try another improper fraction. Let's turn it into a model. So let's say we have 13/6. What am I going to have to create? What model and how many parts? Good. I'm going to have to create a model that has 6 parts, 6 equal parts. How many do I have to color in? Good, 13. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Uh-oh, what do we do? Good, we make another. So we had 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Uh-oh, we need how many? That's right, 13. So we have to draw another one. And finally color in 13. So now, let's look at our model. Did we make any holes? Perfect, we sure did. How many? We made 2 holes. And how many do we have left over? 1/6. So our improper fraction, written as a mixed number, is 2 1/6, because here we had 1 out of the 6 still remaining. Okay, let's try one more. Let's say we have 19 halves. So we're going to have to create our fraction, and of course we look at our denominator first so we know how many parts. And how many parts do we have? Get 2. Easy fraction to make. And how many do I have to color in? Good, 19. So 1, 2, got to keep going. Okay, let's see how many we have so far. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. We got to keep going because we have to hit 19. 18, 19. Okay, good. Now we're finished. We're done. We have shown 19 halves with our fraction model. Let's count how many holes we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 9 holes. Now, how do I know that they're holes? Excellent. Because out of the 2, both are colored in. So it tells me I have 2 of 2, which is my hole. So there's 9. So now I have 9 holes, and I have to figure out what I have left over. So I'm going to go to this last one right here, which shows me that I have 1 out of 2 colored. So my improper fraction of 19 halves in a mixed number is 9 1/2, because it shows all of my halves that are colored in to make the 19 with 1 left over. Okay, let's practice one last one. Let's do 24/5. Go ahead and pause the video. And when you come back, I'll have all my model fraction drawn out. Let's see if yours matches mine. Okay, so this should have been the model that you drew for 24/5. I had to keep drawing fractions cut into 5, and I had to color in 24. So when I did that, this is what it left me with. So looking at it, how many holes did we have? Good, we had 4, and what was our leftover fraction? Good, 4/5. So 24/5 as an improper fraction turns into 4 4/5 as a mixed number. Okay. Okay, guys, now you go and practice. Go have some fun.